Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of Araburu Kisetsu no Otome-domo yo. And last episode, things seem to be heating up on various fronts, so who knows what will happen or what will fail to happen or what mistakes people will make, and that's just kind of where we're at, so let's see about that. 3, 2, 1, play. So, where's everyone currently? Well, we got Hongo got into Sensei's car after discarding her, under things. We got Nina, which I believe was getting pretty heated on a train with Izumi. We have Momoko, who may or may not have certain feelings for a friend and may be struggling with that. We got Kazusa, who has to deal with her friend being involved in a love triangle with her friend. And, I mean, she did straight up become boyfriend-girlfriend with Izumi, so, I guess she's in a good spot, before Nina started to make moves, I guess. But before that, they were in a good spot. And Rika, yeah, I think things are going fine with her boyfriend as well. So, I think that's about it where everyone is. I'm almost caught up with the show. Like, I think episode 11 came out today, so I was very close to being caught up with the show, but I'll, of course, probably do episode 11 on Saturday, in which case I'll be caught up at that point. Oh, I forgot it was called that. Sexy underwear, ecchi shitagi. Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty revealing stuff out there. The episode title drop. It's it's over the important bits. Yeah, you'd be surprised what you can find on the internet. It's pretty crazy stuff, even edible stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot to learn. I think the mysterious holes that women have themselves are more interesting. What was important? Alice in Wonderland, or oh no, it's probably that story they talked about before. I don't know. No, yeah, this is the Alice in Wonderland. Which one? Oh, they saw that. Oh no, they saw that. Well, that's an issue. That's definitely an issue. Especially if they just find the panties in the trash can, which they probably will. That could be a problem. There's certainly worse people to have seen this, but still. And yeah, I knew she was gonna spot them. Yeah. Hey, don't throw it away. You could sell that for a lot. Oh. Well then, you threw it on him. Well, she wants to have a hole filled, like everybody else in this show. And yeah, back to this awkward scene. I'm not sure what Izumi is gonna do, because it's a pretty good offer right in front of him here. That Oof. Yeah, I know it's tempting, but you gotta fight it. You got a girlfriend, you don't want to upset her. And it happened on the train too, which is really fitting. It just clicked in my head why that's funny. Because the guy does have his train fetish, so. Because he has a girlfriend, I mean, it's really not that hard to figure out, Nina. Like, you're smarter than this, Yeah, what you did really was not okay, Nina. Well, not advice on how to cop a feel, although that's important too, but still. I'm sure he can figure that out on his own, doesn't need direct practice. So they're not going to be graded on it, like, it's fine. I know it can be a bit awkward when two virgins go at it, but you get things figured out eventually. Well, don't ask hard questions. It's not fair. Especially don't ask me that near trains. You know how that gets me. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine Kazusa would prefer to just learn things together, just the two of them, rather than him gain experience by doing things with you. Just, well, you really can't blame the guy, but just must tell it to go back in its home. Not time to fight. Ooh, Street Fighter! And Momoka, so are we gonna make Momoko? Are we gonna make progress with you? Oh man, Chu and Lee getting beat pretty bad there. So, are you gonna be more open about what you're thinking? Looking up Sugawara? Really just continuing me down this path, aren't you? Because so far I've seen no reason to doubt my theory, so you just keep giving me fuel. Oh. Would you go away? You are just... Hotel Lay. So yeah. So, are we gonna go through with this or not? Because I don't think this will go all the way, but who knows with this show. I mean, I don't think at this point anyone in the show that started the show as a virgin, you know, stopped being one, so. Wow, she looks kind of evil there. I don't think that's how that would go exactly, but who knows? I'm sure at this point he's prepared for anything. A long car drive. Gonna drink some water. Guess that's something if you could achieve that. Well, I guess it kind of ruins things. But I did notice that. I kept focusing on that. Hotel plants. Yeah, your plan, no. Not gonna happen. We're already here. Well, of course. Well, I mean, how much do you think you're worth, I guess? Yes. Special yellow warm beverage, if you know what I mean. Well, you don't need that much room. You're pretty small for your age. A little bit nervous, huh? Dozo. How dare she? Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't care. Yeah, not the best place to, sit, you know. Well, you're a couple of high schoolers out, you know, boy and girl in this area, this part of town. It's kind of sitting there. How kind of you. Yeah, I don't want to be tempted to drag you to the cheapest love hotel near us, because then we might have an awkward encounter with someone else. Okay, keep it together. We have something to worry about right now. We should go to Amagi Brilliant Park while we're here. It's where the real Amagi magic happens. Well, that is cheap, good god. That's kid stuff. I mean, calling anything like this gets up is a little bit odd. Something to help me recover. I'm getting a little bit worried now. She's just getting desperate. There is. She's definitely not completely composed here. Or you could have actually, made her smelly, if you know what I mean. Well, I took a dry bath. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Going for the number right below 70, I see. I... I mean... Really tempting him here. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bold. It may see another hole at this rate. What, is he limp? I don't see how he could be if that was his view, but... Well, to be fair, it was pretty sudden. Such a weird position he's gotten himself into that I can't really offer any advice. Aside from he shouldn't have got himself into this to begin with. It doesn't help now. And what's... Well, yeah, I get that. You are definitely flirting with going to jail with some of this stuff. Or at the very least getting fired, I'm not that familiar with the laws in Japan, but at the very least you would get fired. And there we go, that's a better way for it to end than the way it could have. So Momoko, what are you gonna do with this guy? Hopefully this ship does not get back up. I just don't like you, and it took me a while to really say it. I don't think that's how it works at all. And I didn't like you before, and you're definitely not helping that. Wow, dude. I'd be okay with that. That's not my problem. Yeah, you tell him. Yeah, this ship is not getting back up, so... And of course he doesn't just let it go. You can smack him. Or do that. That works too. And yeah, now that she's made a scene, he can't do anything more. I'm pretty sure you're the weird one here. Well then just go away from her if you don't... Well, at least now we should be finally done with dealing with that guy. That is so not true at all, Nina. I don't know how you could even say that with a straight face. Yeah, that guy was just so deluded or something. I don't know what his problem was. And here we go. Or she calls Nina. Yes. Things have changed, huh? Yeah. What better way to cleanse yourself from a guy touching you than some Yuri stuff with your friend? Let's go take a shower together, Sugawara. Okay, she straight up said it. I think it does, but there we go. There we go. Finally, finally, I feel so vindicated. We finally had her say it. I knew I wasn't delusional. I knew that was leading up to this. I just knew it. I'm just so happy right now. I can barely focus on the subs. Just accept it, Nina. Accept all of it. Your thing with me is not gonna work, so this is your other option. Just meet up and talk, you know, that's what we need to, that's step one. I mean, obviously, yeah. Momogo feeling that way doesn't guarantee anything actually happening between the two of them, but it's definitely step one. Uh, what you're doing is fine, there's no problem here. Well... Uh, I, I don't think anything's ruined here. I think we'll just grow from here. Oh wow, those are nice. Look very expensive. Oh! Izumi, how dare you call me while I'm looking up sexy underwear? Who do you think you are? That was kind of Melissa on a train, I just want to talk. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that would make her happy. Well, that's all I want to say. Goodbye. There can always be more, though. Call it online, I think it looks like. Or Rhine. Yeah, well, you get to have a pretty normal relationship, but not everyone in the show is so lucky. Yeah, any underwear you have, you'll be more than happy to, you know, take it off. uh, well, maybe you should just accept the whole. So you two still need to meet up. That's a line. Still, no holes have been entered in this episode, but they've been talked about. Well, yeah. There's nothing wrong with getting hard after touching a very attractive girl like that. That's okay. As long as you're not the one initiating the touching, it's fine. To have an involuntary reaction. I could just sew it up. I guess you could, but make it less sexy that way. Let's go. Oh, we touched hands. Gotta be careful about that. Let's not rush things. Holding hands in public is it's a bit much. Yeah, we don't need them spreading rumors, you know. Pardon? He said he loved me, but now he doesn't want to hold hands with me? What's going on? Yeah, because Kazusa doesn't know anything about what happened on the train. Okay, but yeah. This episode, I'm just so glad we got confirmation on that they really were building up to that with Momoko. Because I knew it. Like, when he said that, it started off as a half-joking thing, but then they kept giving me more and more reason to believe that's going in that direction. I became more and more confident in it, and then we had basically a love confession on the phone there by the end of it. I mean, it's not the end of it. I mean, we still need to actually, you know, advance to some kind of romantic relationship between the two of them, but still, we are at the starting line of that, so that's enough for this episode. I could probably make a whole video just talking about why I thought it was going in that direction, all the hints that I saw. I didn't say anything during the scene, but yeah, when red-haired dude was being a jerk to her, I even thought then, like, oh, they're probably doing this thing where, you know, the guy's being this way to her, which makes her like guys a bit less and pushes her more into that Yuri direction, you know? That was a thing that I thought during the scene, but a little bit too mad at the guy to really comment on that. Oh, not more hand touching? What if someone sees this? I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Well, at least your boyfriend lets you hold hands, you know. Kazusa's not so lucky. Guess we're still working on that friendship. Get in your seats, kids. Got some teaching to do. Did something happen? Oh. Which one's Jujo? Oh, damn. And yeah, probably was one of the slut characters. I mean, that's not too surprising. That is kind of a result of doing that. If you're not, you know, safe. Because I knew Jujo's name was thrown around before in the episode, but I just didn't know who that was. Okay, well, that was the 10th episode of Araburu Kisetsu no Otome-domo. Is Jujo listed on MyAnimeLIst? I want to know which one that is, specifically. I really only know the names of the club members and maybe a couple others, but... Yeah, I really don't see that character listed here, so... Like, that wasn't... Oh, here we go. So... Yeah, that's... Okay, so that is Jujo, Sonoe, so... Yeah, I recognize the name Sonoe, but yeah. Well, that's a little bit awkward, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, this episode, plenty happened. We had the thing with Sensei, didn't go too far. Obviously, Hongo was doing her best to get some kind of memorable thing happening there, but it just didn't work out. She displayed everything right in front of his face in that position, and nothing happened. So I guess at that point he kind of had to give up, you know. So yeah, at least it ended, you know, at that point. Like, of course, this could have gotten much worse. So not too bad, especially because some people saw them get into the car together. So yeah, that wasn't good. Of course, I don't think either of them will really spread rumors about that or anything. But still, I did discovering that, you know, finding the pantsu in the trash can, all that made that pretty awkward. So, you know, Izumi, he dealt with the whole, you know, Nina train thing as best he could, really. You know, he has a girlfriend, he can't be doing stuff like that. So he tried to say, no, that's not gonna happen. Of course, he still enjoyed it because, you know, he's heterosexual, you know, like, of course he would get some enjoyment out of that, but you gotta have the willpower to say no and be faithful, and he pretty much was, so I don't think he has much reason to feel bad about that. That wasn't really his fault at all. So, you know, I think he's fine. And Momoko, yeah, Momoko. The guy that she's with is just a complete douchebag. I mean, I never liked him at all, and just yeah, this episode definitely showed his true colors, and he's just an awful person. Just, I mean, yeah, just I'm pretty sure when she first started talking with him, she was pretty clear about this whole starting off as friends thing, and yet he's acting like just it was so much more than that. I don't know. The guy's just a little bit deluded, it seems like, but I don't know. But anyway, the important thing is that after that incident, Momoko decides to call Nina, of all people. So that's certainly an interesting decision, for sure. After she's been defiled by that jerk, she calls Nina to cleanse her, as you do. And what was the line she said? Well, this was the first good line here. When she said, "So now I want you to touch it, Miss Sugawara." That was a pretty good line, but it got better from there. It doesn't matter that you're a girl. I think I'm in love with you, Miss Sugawara. I mean, she does have the word think there, so it does say that she's not fully aware of her own feelings just yet, but that's still, we're still on the starting line of going down that route, and that's all I needed at this point. Although the show is almost over, which is a little bit, you know, like there's only 2 more episodes, so I don't know how much we can really get for how much we can really progress on that front with that little amount of time. But it's you know, it's something. Like I said, I'm just glad that I wasn't crazy, and that's it is just it's a thing. You know, it may or may not go all the way to, you know, the happy ending, but it still was a thing that was developing in the show that I was aware of, and I feel very smart for having noticed it. But there's a lot of very unhappy characters in this show, in this episode. Everyone's upset about something, it seems like. Like everyone. Oh yeah. And so there was some comedy, you know, the Kazusa holes in the panties thing, that was pretty funny. Like, why do these all have holes in them? Why are they like the worst spot possible? You know, that was pretty funny. That was really funny. And then we have here the end, Izumi rejecting holding hands with Kazusa on the way to school, which her reaction was kind of just like, huh? Eh? Like what? I don't understand. What's the problem? Didn't you call me to tell me you loved me last night? Like why are you suddenly like, I don't want to hold hands with my girlfriend, you know? That doesn't make sense to her because she isn't really aware of what's happened, isn't aware of what Izumi's really thinking about, so she's just confused, you know. So yeah, Nina's made things a bit awkward in that relationship, as she has a way of doing. But yeah, if Jujo is the one that's like, you know, becoming friends with Sonozaki, that's pretty unfortunate that she's dropping out of school. Because, like, let me go back to the cookies real quick. Yeah, the cookie said Osone, which, yeah, that would be her. Well, actually, it says Osone up there, but her name, it just says Sonoe on the sub, so is that the same person? It would have to be, right? The name is too similar otherwise. I don't know. I don't think there's another character list. I don't know. I probably should have paid more attention to the less important character names to avoid these sort of situations, but yeah. Explains why she wasn't in class to give the cookies to her. But yeah, it's quite a bombshell to drop on us at the end of the episode, you know. Because like I said, all of our literature club girls, none of them have actually done it just yet. They've talked about it a lot, taking steps towards getting there, but still none of them actually done it. But unimportant characters clearly have. You know, that's the only way you can get pregnant after all. So that's how it is. I'm a little bit curious how Sonozaki's gonna deal with that going forward. She's gonna probably try to talk to her, you know, somehow. I don't know if she has her phone number or anything, but I'm sure she'll try to get in contact with her regardless about that, since they are, you know, friends and all. Probably convince her to maybe come back to school. I don't know. Probably just, at the very least, talk to her about everything. So yeah, I don't know how much more we'll have to say on the episode. I mean, not much really to say about Sonozaki and her boyfriend's thing. Not much really happened there. Nothing of real interest. Nothing of note. Obviously, the most interesting thing was Momoko, I keep calling her Momoko and Nina, and I'm interested to see where that will go. I do want them to actually meet up in person and have a talk about this stuff, because, you know, both of them, they could go in a positive direction together, you know, so they can just do that, so it'd be nice if they could work something out there. Also, I gotta love how Hongo goes to take a bath and comes back without taking a bath. You know, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. Just can we really resolve all this loose ends and stuff we have in 2 episodes, or is it just gonna like really be one of those shows that needs a second season to really truly end? I don't know. I assume the source material is still ongoing, whatever it is. Let me see. Source material is a manga, I assume. Yeah, looks like it's still publishing, so I don't know. So we probably won't get anything too conclusive on any of these fronts then, if that's the case. So maybe I will read the source material depending on how I feel by the end of it. How curious I am to see how these things end. Although at that point I'd probably just wait till the manga ends before I would pick it up, honestly, if that was the case. So, yeah, just hopefully various things work out. It's kind of the note I end on with most of these episodes. So, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.